on the treatment of African Americans, specifically. But on the issue of race, on the treatment of African Americans, specifically, even being terrible at what they're doing has still proven to be disastrous for our country. Black Americans, African Americans have been targeted by this administration in a concerted way that has nevertheless been devastating, even though the Trump administration isn't good at anything they set their mind to. And that was all before the conservative majority on the U.S. Supreme Court, including all of Trump's appointees, voted to effectively end the Voting Rights Act a few days ago. It is a war on Black America. The fight to save it is looking like it's going to be the fight of all of our lives.
Hi.
Shalom. Kohala, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, even the elder that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutation to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, hopeful like Tabernacle of David. I'm the elder Yahshua, back with a quick lesson.
Part about wrestling.
Bear with me on that. We'll get back to Rachel Maddow and these African twins here in a moment. Let's see, maybe we'll just let them go.
Even being terrible at what they're doing has still proven to be disastrous for our country. And it is, in part, the posturing and from the White House and the president. That is stuff that validates and excites the worst bigots in the country, and that is consequential.
The name of this lesson is called They're Coming for You, Jake. You better wake the fuck up. They're coming for you, Jake. Trump's war on Black America was and is the plan. What does that mean? What's the spiritual context of it? They're coming after you Israelites because they know who you are. Why? Why was this and is it the plan? Because you're the Israelites and they're coming to get you. Look what they're doing to the northern kingdom.
It's more than that, too. We are now about 16 months into what has been from day one a concerted and intense targeting of Black Americans, specifically by this president and by this administration. On his first full day in office, he proclaims war on diversity efforts, not only in government, but in any institution in the country over which he can exert leverage, everything from schools and universities to law firms to private businesses of every stripe. He then immediately started firing some of the highest profile Black public officials in the whole U.S. government, seemingly regardless of any other thing about them. I mean, right away, we get the firing of the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Charles C.Q. Brown. We get the firing of the Librarian of Congress, Carla Hayden. And then it's Gwynne Wilcox from the National Labor Relations Board. And then it's Robert Primus, the chair of the Surface Transportation Board. And then it's Alvin Brown from the NTSB. And then it's Peggy Carr, the head of the National Center for Education Statistics. And then it's Willie Phillips from FERC, from the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. And then it's Lisa Cook from the Federal Reserve Board of Governors, and on and on and on.
Trying to put you niggas back in chains.
When Trump and his top political donor, Elon Musk, then started just lopping off huge swaths of the federal government to disastrous practical effect, the largest and most egregious cuts targeted federal agencies that employed a disproportionate number of Black employees. Reporter Erica Green wrote about this a few months ago for The Times, noting that nothing had moved backwards in the federal government for Black Americans this quickly or this far in over 100 years, since Woodrow Wilson came in 1912 and resegregated the federal workforce. Quote, Black employees were fired or demoted to lower-level jobs, relegated to separate and inferior lunchrooms and other facilities, and accused of making white women feel unsafe. Those who remained were humiliated. A Black worker in the Postal Service was surrounded by screens, so white workers would not have to look at him. Another employee had a cage built around him to separate him from his white counterparts. A clerk in the Treasury Secretary's office was assigned to rewrite all correspondence to address Black employees by their first names. The way Trump addressed the Librarian of Congress, Carla Hayden, by her first name when he crowed publicly about firing her for no reason. In the year of our Lord 2025 and now 2026, this president and this administration is not just inheriting that history from the Wilson administration, it's furthering it in its own ways. Since 1965, there has been an executive order in effect. It was signed by Lyndon Johnson, 1965. Since 1965, all federal contractors have been banned by executive order from discriminating on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity, or national origin. Donald Trump rescinded that 1965 rule on his first full day in office. Less than a month later, Trump announced another rule change. They rescinded Clause 52.222-21 of the Federal Acquisition.
What are they doing? Real quick, let me get this. Trump removes African American what? Sites, achievement, sites, and why is he doing this? Okay, why is he doing things like this? This is not something that we're making up. Philadelphia sues Trump directive to remove slavery displays. Why are they doing this? Because we built this place. Trump administration remove information on slavery 7 months, 3 months. What are they doing? Erase how Trump is trying to erase black history. 3 months, 10 months. Efforts to erase black history. What's going on? Now, if you're going to erase black history, what's the biggest thing that you have to do? There he is. Slavery exhibits at president removed after Trump administration directive. So they're abolishing niggas. All right. What's the biggest thing that you have to do to abolish niggas? Okay, let me get the precept. Here's what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and close. They're coming for you, Jake. Like a roaring lion. Is that Luke? Isn't that Luke? As a roaring lion. Yeah? Like a roaring lion, right? Let's get specific. Get it on the phone since it don't want to come up. Whom he may devour. How about that? Whom he may devour. Is there another? Whom he may devour. Should be one. I guess not. There's several. Slovakia. Slovakia, bear with me. This is how things work. As roaring. They yeah. 1 Peter 5:8. They're is that why I didn't see it? Is it in there? Um, First Peter 5:8, making it impossible for me to get there. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary. Who's this talking about? Be sober, be vigilant. 5:8. Okay. Of the glory that shall be revealed. Okay, so Peter, instruction to the elders. What elders? The elders of Israel. Damn it. Okay? Period. And that's all I'm going to say. If you don't get it, then, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil. Whose adversary? The devil. Okay? Whose adversary? The devil. Okay? Israel's adversary. What's Peter's line? Okay? Peter will tell you. All right, so anyway, your adversary, the devil, be vigilant. Humble yourselves. Who is he talking to? Okay? He's talking to the Israelites. All right? Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. All right? Now, why do I say that? Because they're coming for you, Jake. Okay? So here they are. Donald Trump. Pushes to remove slavery artifacts. They're doing it now. Where are they at with it? They're right here with it. Oh, Willie D. Breaking. Trump moves to arrest Obama for treason. What's going on here? Here it is. This dude is a straight up felon. What are they doing? They're coming for you, Jake. If they lock up Obama right now, because this motherfucking senile idiot is just saying shit off the top of his head and tweeting it, if they go grab this nigga up, woo, they'll set this place on fire. They're coming for you, Jake. Willie D, this is a couple hours ago. Take it, Willie. Boom.
Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Overnight, Donald Trump, your president, went on a tirade against Barack Obama, calling him everything but a child of God, and indeed, once again, calling for his immediate arrest.
Why? All you niggers, we got to take down everything that is a nigger, and we got to take down the. See, what's going to happen to Trump? If there were a few more years, he's going to be hailed as the worst president ever. So what is he doing right now? Okay, not only are they all focusing and trying to take niggas down, but if Trump don't take this guy down right here, Trump goes down as the worst president ever. So what is he doing? And see, these bigots, they're all for it. They're all for it. This could actually happen.
That investigation.
Even though it's complete projection, this is absolute projection, okay? And Negroes should be infuriated. And so this could get people out in the street right now. Fair use, and I ain't fighting nobody. I ain't saying I'm not, I don't want anybody to go out into the street. Anybody that is of the elect, I don't want you to go into the street.
What's up, family? Overnight, Donald Trump, your president, went on a tirade against Barack Obama, calling him everything but a child of God, and indeed, once again, calling for his immediate arrest. Not investigation, as far as he's concerned. There's no investigation needed. He's done all the investigating that is needed. He wants Barack Obama locked up for treason, among other things. If
As a genocide is being committed in our name, who's the treason? Okay, we ain't got no gripe with Iran other than what Bibi asks. So who's the one committing treason?
the dude went to sleep and woke up with Barack Obama on his mind. Yeah, I want to show you something real quickly. So check this out. This is a repost on Trump's Truth Social. Fact right here. Obama is the most demonic force in American politics in decades.
Projection.
Now,
At its finest.
I've never been a huge fan of Barack Obama, but let me back up, I'm lying. I was a huge fan in his first administration, but I've never been a huge fan after that, right? But I've never considered him to be the most demonic force in American politics in decades. Oh man, there's so many other names that come to mind. Yeah, man. Including Joe Biden. Yeah, but we know for sure who's at the top of that list, right? So now check this one out. I mean, he it's a lot of posts. You know, I'm not going to even take the time to go through all of them, but I want you to check this one out. The dude is calling for Barack Obama to be arrested, and he's another post that I'm not going to go through. That he was talking about Barack took $120 million for himself from Obamacare and this and that. The dude is saying all kinds of things, and
Complete projection. This dude is robbing, using the world economy and war to dictate the market so he can enrich himself. And you talk about Obama.
zero proof. But, you know, this is social media, the age of social media, journalism, where journalists pretty much are non-existent these days. So anybody can just start typing up something and saying anything. And so we have this person who identifies as Real Robert, real underscore Rob N on Twitter or X. And here it is. Bigger than Watergate. Straight up sedition against the United States government. While Barack Obama commissioned the intelligence community to falsify intelligence, his CIA initiated the single largest spying operation on American soil in U.S. history, instructing the Five Eyes, the intelligence alliance of Canada, Australia, the UK, and New Zealand, to spy on Trump and the 2016 Trump presidential campaign. Obama CIA Director John Brennan identified 26 Trump associates to bump, make contact with, or manipulate. The House Judiciary Committee confirms a whistleblower's report that the FBI targeted Donald Trump soon after he announced his presidential campaign in June 2015. An off-the-book operation ordered by Obama's deputy chief of staff and indicted FBI Director James Comin that predated the Crossfire Hurricane operation. Two female FBI undercover agents infiltrated Trump's 2016 campaign and were directed to act as honeypots while traveling with Trump and his campaign. Arrest them all, prosecute them all, incarcerate them all at once for treachery, treason, and seditious conspiracy to overthrow the United States government.
Is he writing this shit or is somebody else writing this? Is this Stephen Miller? Who's doing this? There's a concerted effort against you, Jake. They're coming for you.
First, Barack Obama. Man, what is the fascination, with Barack?
We were able to.
All right, so, I mean, that's pretty clear. What is the fascination?
silo, we unlocked $60 million in.
Obama. Like, I don't even be thinking about Barack like that. You know, like I'm looking at the future, right? I'm looking at who the president is now. I'm looking at all of the players today, right? That's who is on my mind on a daily basis. The people who's running the show right now, right? Because they're running the show, and I'm part of this show.
Yeah, you are.
So I need to know what's going on. Barack Obama ain't running the show. So to me, that is wasted time to be thinking about Barack Obama. Why are they so fixated on Barack Obama?
I just explained it from the top of the video, all right? And I'll end it like this. They're coming for you, Jake. You know what? I'm going to just get it on my phone real quick so I can fight. All right, so this is called Then Shall I Slay. Then shall I slay my brother Jacob. Genesis 27. We're going to end it right here. Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father had blessed him. All right, what we see right now is for the controversy of Zion. But here is that perpetual hatred. And Esau hated Jacob with a perpetual hatred. Ongoing. Esau hated Jacob because of the, why? Why does a white man hate the black man? Because of the blessing wherewith his father had blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Guess where we're at? We're right here. They're coming to get you, Jacob. Listen to Rachel Maddow one more time. There's a concerted effort to get, and this should let you know, hey, this is the signal. When we take Barack down, go get them ends. Hard ER. With that, we pray that the elect ratified you, brother and sister.